What's up, guys? Hey, it's Ricardo, JunkGuysdfw on a gorgeous Tuesday here in the Dallas area. Facebook that much lately, and I posted the video of the bedbug house that I did a week ago. Done with it, you know what I mean? To their advantage. Total surprise to me that there are a lot of haters out there. There are a lot of Facebook haters out there. And it seems my stream is really shitty right now for some reason. Is it? Raving junk removal entrepreneur. Okay, now it's running a lot better. I noticed it's running a lot better. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about. I wanted to talk about the video that I had posted, and then I got a lot of hate about it. So let's go through this thing. So I'm going to get on the junk removal discussion group. People just hate. There are so many haters on this thing. It's crazy, ridiculous crazy how people take a job and they can try to turn it around like they're better than you. You know what I mean? So I just want to go through this really fast. And I'm going to read some of these comments and stuff that were on here. First of all, Mike Feeney from Dr. Junk comes on board and he says something, control your business, don't let your business control you. I miss a lot of moments with my wife when I answer the phone during dinner or when I'm speaking in customers. Well, okay, so overall, what Mr. Feeney is saying from Dr. Junk in North Carolina is that even on vacations or even at dinner, anywhere he goes, he's still answering the phone for his business. And that it takes up all his time. It's taking, the business is controlling him instead of him controlling the business, because aspects of what he's doing outside of his business. So anywhere he's at, he's answering the phone and he's ignoring his wife, or he's ignoring his kids, or he's ignoring, people ignore things in their life because of their business. I'm going to tell you something. I don't have a problem with that. And I'm going to tell you why. I rather sometimes ignore my significant other or my kids every once in a while than have someone boss me around and have someone tell me what to do and how to do things right. Owning your own business is a privilege, and I think people need to take advantage of that. People sometimes just don't realize that you sometimes need to take care of your business because it's your baby. You know what I mean? It's a part of you. You built this and you want to make it build, so you're going to answer phone calls when it's not time to answer phone calls, and sometimes that thing's getting in the way. But that's, you know what, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all and explain to y'all, that this is a part of your life. Your business is a part of your life. And I'm sorry that if you're on vacation, you have to answer the phone, but I don't blame Dr. Junk for making a post like that, because he probably got frustrated and was answering a lot of phone calls, you know what I mean? And then Carlos says a comment like, yeah, I noticed I was in Lake Travis the other day and blah, blah, blah. Lake Tahoe and something like that happens. So, but let's get down to it. Here's something someone else posts. Wando says, have you ever tried advertising on Facebook, boosting your posts? Did you get any leads from it? No, don't do that, okay? I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Don't boost your leads. Facebook always runs these algorithms where they boost your leads and stuff like that. All it is other people really just not doing anything to help you rank any higher. So don't do anything like that, okay, guys? So Wando, don't. No lo hagas. Okay, here we go. But Michael Garcia says, when I signed up for Yelp, I got a little hot streak for the first few weeks, requests, small jobs. I realized I wasn't going to pay for advertising and all that stopped. My question is for the ones who have paid Yelp, did the job? No, it doesn't matter, Michael Garcia. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum when it comes to that. When you're paying Yelp, it doesn't help you. And when you're not paying Yelp, it doesn't help you. So it doesn't really matter. Yelp is not a platform that should be used widely by junk removal companies, okay? Yelp is more for like restaurants and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you, even though I do not use Yelp and pay Yelp, I still get a lot of jobs from Yelp for some awkward reason. So I'm trying to go to this. Okay, here it is. So on September 21st at about 2:51 p.m., I posted a bed bugs cost asphyxiation death in Texas. It was the first one ever recorded in Texas history, and I just happened to be a part of it, so it's pretty cool. Let's say entrepreneurship is lame. Mike Feeney ignores me. Supposed to meet up for lunch, and he's always busy. I don't know about that. Yelp is like the mafia. They deleted 35. Yeah, they do. They are the mafia. Okay, so let's go back to the video that I uploaded. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me tell you a little history about the video with the bed bugs cause asphyxiation. Just to give you a little history about it. That video took me 4 days to edit. It was over 28 hours of editing and video. I had 5 cameras running during the whole thing. And with the bed bugs and everything, the whole thing was a very, very taxing. It was very hot in that house. It was just something that, as a YouTuber, and I would say, oh man, my thing's way over here. Sorry about that. As a YouTuber, I'm going to tell you, sometimes you got to know when to fold them and when to hold them. You know what I mean? And during this job, dude, I was all over the place. I was sweating on cameras. Cameras were falling down. It was a tasking thing to even keep up with what was going on. I'm gonna go to the live video on another camera, on another laptop. So I got my laptop. Here's what I'm going. I got this camera that I have a webcam on. Okay, so this is the camera I'm talking out of. And then I also have 2 laptops, and they're to the right of me, okay? And what they're doing is they're trying to just keep up with this stream, because I have one camera on the stream. Hold on one second. I'm just pulling it up right now. We're going to talk about this video, and I got to mute it because it's going to be loud. There it goes. Okay, there it is. So I'm not looking. Now I'm looking. So if you see me look to the right, it's because I'm looking at comments, because the Facebook feed is right here. Okay, so I have Facebook here, and then I have my laptop down there, and what's going on is I'm trying to keep up with everything that's going on, okay, guys? So that's all that's going on. All around junk removal. Ricardo, what do you tell people that your price is too? You know what? That's a great question. Let's answer that. All around junk removal. I had that happen to me today. Today, I had that happen to me. This is really good. Okay, so a lady has been negotiating with me for the last 2 weeks about doing a contract, and it's not going to be a signed contract. It's not. It's just like, hey, every month will you come to this, and I'll pay you $400. So here's what happened. I'm cleaning out a dumpster enclosure, and I gave them a deal of $400. They have 3 properties. One, they're just not going to do. The other 2 they want to do. One for $400 and the other one for $400. But this is what she tells me. She says, Ricardo, your price is a little too high, and my property manager only wants to pay $200. I said, ma'am, let me explain something. First of all, the city that you're talking to me about, Fort Worth, is far. There's a lot of police officers in that city. When I go out there to this property, I'm not going to go once a month because they want me to go once a month. I told her, ma'am, I'm going to go 2 or 3 times a month, and I'm going to check it all the time and clean it for me. You're going to be satisfied with me, and here's what you're going to hear from me all year. Nothing. You will never hear from me. I'm like a ninja, ma'am. I come in the day and just take everything and take it out of there. All you're going to do is get a bill from me every month that I hopefully expect to get paid. But you're always going to leave me alone. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm not going to be a problem for you, ma'am. I'm always going to go in there and take care of business. I'm always going to be one of your priorities where you go, damn, this guy works hard. And that's why I'm worth $300. So I'll give you a discount of $100, but I'm not going to give you a discount less than, what you want is $200. And I told her that. You know what was all around junk removal? I'm going to tell you what was really good about the conversation I had with her. The confidence that I had. I think one of the things that was really important was the way I was talking to her and communicating with her. I was cocky, but I was confident at the same time. Really confident about how I gave her the price. And you know what she did? She goes, I'm going to email you in 15 minutes. I was like, okay, go ahead. She sent me the 2 addresses and negotiated $300 for one and $400 for the other one. Bam. I gave her a price. Now, all around, if you're asking how, when people tell you, hey, your price is cheap, start piling shit on there. Well, sir, I'm going to be honest with you, sir. The reason I'm really high is because we're going to recycle most of this stuff. See that tire you have there? I'm not going to charge you extra for that tire. I'm going to remove it, so I added it to the price. Here's another thing, sir. I'm not going to charge you tax on everything. It's just $300 even. The fee is going to be $300. And I'm going to tell you something else, sir. Yes, you might think I'm a little high, but I can provide that service for you right now, right here. And I'll be done in 10 or 15 minutes, and you won't even notice me. I'm worth the money you're going to pay. Because listen, if you don't pay me, just pay someone. You need to take care of this. The way I'm talking to them all around junk is there's a lot of confidence. There's a lot of information that I'm giving this guy, and I'm going, I'm gonna wear him down. But one of the things that a lot of people tell me is that when I communicate with other people, I tend to know them already. I don't know this guy, but I pretend to know him, and I act and make him feel comfortable. That's something you need to talk about and think about all around junk removal, okay? You need to think about how you talk and communicate with other people on stuff like that. And this is pretty funny because I got a book a few weeks ago. It's called 1 Million Followers, okay? Oh, whoa, that makes my color. Anytime I throw a color on top of the camera, it makes me fade. So I don't know why I'm fading, and that sucks. So what happens is the webcam will adjust to what's going on, and look what it's done right now. So it's going to adjust. It's giving me a second, and it'll come right back. But let me look at the question. The point about it is that even though I've been reading this book about how to be a better talker and communicator to 1 million followers. So I read a lot of books like this, and I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but I'm going to just put this out there, and hopefully the camera doesn't jump. YouTube marketing. I read a lot of these books and stuff, make notes and stuff like that. Here's another one. I don't know if the camera's going to adjust to this, but here's another one that I read. I read a lot of stuff about how to market my YouTube channel, how to market my business, and how to talk to customers. That book has a lot of stuff about talking to customers, just a FYI, okay? But that's not the question. So Continental Travel says, I saw the bedbug video you posted a couple of weeks ago. I'm too spooked to watch the one you just posted. I was eating when you described it a couple of days. Fortunately, I didn't gag. That's funny. Thank you. Tucson says, hey, Ricardo. I say, hi. Midwest says, hey, that studio looks bitchin'. Good job with the remodel. If you only knew. Continental Travel, you're a brilliant man. Just saying, all around junk. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So thank you guys. Appreciate that, guys. So let's go through this thing right here. I got 48 comments on this video. And one of the ones that I really realized really fast was, damn it, how do I get these comments? I don't know how these comments come up. Oh, I'm sorry. 48 comments. Okay, so I get these comments and they come up. 8 more comments. People. Okay. Someone makes this really smart ass. This guy, John Merritt. I'm not going to rag on you, John. Look, everybody's value to your opinion. And I love these opinions. When people come up here and say these opinions, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me answer a couple of them. I don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with it. John Merritt says, feel bad for the next customer who rents the truck haul to move out of. Okay? And then Philip Fire says, my thoughts exactly. Was waiting to see who was going to say something negative. Heaven forbid my negativity starts something. Philip, you didn't start anything. And then Sean Williams says, classy. Use the rented vehicles. Others will move their belongings without any indication. You moved shit infested with bedbug. You kept just taking one of your trucks and just left the whole setup at the dump. The dust masks are hilarious. The suits, tape, seams, then wear a $2 mask that does nothing to protect them against harmful vapors. Okay. So let's first talk about the U-Haul truck. So the U-Haul truck was rented for 2 reasons. Gas and the effectiveness, the cost effectiveness to go into the dump. That was the main reason why we rented the U-Haul truck. I could give a flying fuck about any of my vehicles. Vehicles are not part of my life. Vehicles are part of my business, and that's as far as I love my vehicles. If they break down, I leave them on the side of the road. I have no heart for any vehicle, so I could care less if I had bed bugs. The thing is, when we rented the U-Haul, y'all don't know what happens behind the scenes of the U-Haul. So we rented the U-Hauls. We actually went to the car lot and blew it out, okay? We blew out the whole... car wash. We went to the car wash and blew it all out, okay? Before we blew it out, the reason we had to blow it out is because the exterminator went in and he exterminated the inside of the U-Haul while we were on the property. Another part that I did not show because I didn't want to show me cleaning out a U-Haul because when I take it back, they were going to question me what was in it. We actually exterminated the U-Haul the first day that we had it. I had it for 2 days because one day I kept it on my property just to exterminate. The second day, we blew it all out. We didn't see any problems, so we returned it. The dust mask that we use, they say hilarious because we didn't use it. And I understand, Sean, you want to say something negative. That's cool. I don't have a problem. But the dust mask, the only reason we used the dust mask was for the video. There was no other reason. We thought if we put them on, we look cooler. You know what I mean? So that's why we did it. I'm going to come over here to some of the questions that were been asked. Let me see. Good Karma says, hey, Ricardo, did you say you're going to take care of the dumpster enclosure for $300 a month? If you don't mind asking me, if it's apartments, how many units? By the way, always, okay. Well, Good Karma, this is apartment complex. It is one dumpster enclosure. It is a small unit. I think they have over like 150 apartments. Not that big. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to correct myself. I'm thinking of something else. This one has a little over 100 units. Yes. This one's the one in Fort Worth. Is this the one in Fort Worth? Yeah, Fort Worth. It's 100 units, and it's old people. It's a retirement home. They don't even go out there that much. That's why they wanted a good deal. They were just dumping a lot of little stuff, like a chalkboard would be on the floor, like a pillow would be on the floor. These aren't people going to pull off a 50-inch TV to the side of the street. They're just not going to do that. So I knew it was a retirement home when I went to look at it. I didn't care, but I still think there's a value of $400 on the property. I gave her a deal of $300. So I hope, Good Karma, that answers your question, okay? It was a retirement home. I'm sorry I did not make that clear. I just say apartments because, like when someone's driving a car, I say it's a truck. You know what I mean? Whatever. Raven says, you look like Marty McFly in Back to the Future. Okay. Sarah, hey, how are you? My guest Ricardo will fumigate it after use. Thank you. We did do that. I didn't do it, but the guy who hired me, Casey, did it, so that was pretty cool. Thank you, Casey, for NTX exterminating, by the way. Did a great job of that. Dark Prophet says, Sean Williams was a prick and they blocked me after I called him out. Well, that's me. Kentucky Blog says, what about your big dumpster? Thought you wouldn't have in bed bugs again? No, you know what? The big dumpster, I just didn't want to drag. I used that big old 26-foot trailer, Kentucky. Listen how I thought about it. I could have fit 4 of my 12-yard dumpsters into that big old 26-foot trailer. I realized that trailer was just dominant, okay? 4 of those would have fit in the back of my trailer. I mean, just think about how big it is. Stack 2 of my dumpsters on top of each other, and it's 8 foot. That thing was like 10 or 12 foot high. It doesn't make any sense. It was as wide as my dumpster. So I just took a few things into consideration. I said, you know what? And my dump fee was only $90. So at $28 a ton, because I had to go to another one because my landfill closed for a month. It was only $28 a month. So, to dump. So it wasn't that bad. Okay? So if that helps you out with the question, that's really Kentucky why I rented the 26-foot truck. It was to save money and keep my costs and expenses down, which I really didn't do that much anyway. Just imagine making 4 trips in 4 dump trailers. Ugh, fuck, Kentucky. Come on. In this, I made 1. Okay? I made 1. Good Karma says, absolutely thanks. Would be fair for about 100-unit college kids. You know what? I don't think you're going to have a problem. If you're thinking of doing it and you have a gig like that, just try it out. You can always quit. If you get there and there's 50 mattresses and you're like, holy shit, I got to do 2 trips and it's not worth it to you. If you get there and there's 10 mattresses, load them up. Load them up. Let's go. Once a month. Not a big deal. Okay? Not a big deal. I think it's good, Karma. So, I do so many apartment complexes. You should see my schedule. I put them at the first of the month, Mondays and Tuesdays. The first Monday and the first Tuesday of every month, So whenever nobody else is working on Monday, Tuesday, I'm doing these fucking contract jobs. They're not the best thing, but imagine 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. You know what I mean? So I had a good day. Now the check won't be in there today, but I will eventually get money for it. Sean Williams. Okay, so Stacy McCaffrey says, I think Ricardo knows what. I want to say something about Stacy Mahaffey. Stacy Mahaffey. Thank you so much. I love my subscribers and my followers. And Stacy Mahaffey. I'm hoping Stacy. Let me see the picture of Stacy. Stacy is a fella. Roy Stacy. Okay, Roy Stacy is a gentleman. He is apparently one of my followers. Let me see who this person. Yes, and Stacy, if it's a gentleman, I can't tell. I'm sorry, but I just want to give you props. Roy, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for standing up for me. There's a lot of Facebook haters out there, and man, they were really hating on me on this video. Everybody knows better than I do. You know what I mean? Even though everybody's been doing it for a lot younger time than I have. Apparently, everybody knows more than I do on this business. Now, I lost my thing where I was at. I have no idea where I was at, and I cannot find the stream anymore. So as I read some of these things, I just notice that people tend to be really negative. Really negative, you know what I mean? I'm like, God, dude, give me a break, you know? It sucks because I give so much information on my videos, and then you get some bad bunch and just say, rude things. And I want to talk to these people about it, you know? I want to see what's going on. Okay, so here we go. As I'm coming down, Anthony Jefferson says, this is what Anthony Jefferson is. I do not know who Anthony Jefferson. I do not know who Anthony Jefferson is, and I'm gonna answer that. Kentucky and Dark is my name, brother. Dark, Stacey McCaffrey is my name, brother. Sorry about that. Dark. Okay. Anthony Jefferson says on Facebook on the junk removal discussion group. He says you're exactly what's wrong with this whole industry. Next, what are you gonna do in your next video? Dumping paint and chemicals in the sewer? Why not? Hey, Anthony. This video was done for fun, for amusement. It was educational, too. At the end of the video, if you notice, I try to really mellow down and talk a little about what's going on with this lady's life. Anthony, if it offended you, sorry, brother. You don't have to watch the video, but it's a good video. I love the video, you know. What's wrong with this industry? Well, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with this industry. If you watch my Christmas videos where I donate things, say something negative about them. Say something about the homeless people that I help out every year. You know, I've done over 4 videos in my lifetime where I'm helping out the homeless people, giving them hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff and food. And check that out. I'm going to tell y'all something. Last week, me and my son, we got clothes together. My old clothes and clothes that we have from other junk removals that I have stored in the back. And we drove down to the homeless shelter. I just set them on the floor. To the homeless people that I know. I just go set them on the floor, I get in my truck, and we left, and me and my son went and did a job. Say a negative comment about that. You're looking at something really small, and you're looking at one video and saying, hey, that's exactly what's wrong with the industry. Tell me what's right with the industry. I'll tell you what's right with the industry. Me giving all this information to junk removal companies trying to help them out, Anthony. I think that's where you should make a comment and be positive. Stop being so negative, brother. You know what I mean? But you're entitled to your opinion, and if it offended you, sorry about that, brother. Move on, okay? And then Juan Martinez goes after me, too. He says he has no idea what he's doing. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. Juan, my apologies, bro. You say Anthony Jefferson, he has no idea what he's doing. He's talking about the other guy. Juan Martinez, that's the reason why I stopped following on YouTube. That's the reason why I stopped following on YouTube. Wait a minute. I don't know. Be honest. I have no idea if he's attacking me or who's attacking me. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Someone's at my door. Hold on, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm right here. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. So, one of the things is that I don't know if Juan Martinez is attacking me or what he's doing, but later on he says something about, hey, it's cool. You know what I mean? So, I'm not mad at you, Juan. I think the protection equipment is stupid if they don't take the job seriously. Wow. Okay, so Juan isn't my friend. I'm sorry, Juan. You think the protection equipment is stupid if they don't take the job seriously. Okay. The job was done very fragile. You don't see the editing and most of the magic that happens, the movie magic that happens in the background. Guys, I have a guy that I pay full time to film for me during that job. Nobody notices him. Nobody notices him in the video. He's edited throughout the video, okay? I think it's easy to say that there's a lot of editing in the video, and I do a fun video. We are straight professionals when we do this stuff. Dude, we are so scared of bed bugs, you know what I mean? So I'm going to stop right there, Juan. I'm not going to rag on you. You're valid to your opinion too, but I'm going to answer something. Kentucky Vlogs, how long did it take for your business to keep constant work coming in? This is going to probably make people go, ugh. I'm going to have to say about 5 to 6 years, man, that I was just cranking it, cranking like I am today, to this day. And there was not a lot of competition. Now there's a lot of competition, so it might be a bit more difficult. But don't give up. There's a lot of, night of day people that just try it for a month or a year and then they're out of the business. So don't worry about that. But I hope that helps you out. It wasn't such positive, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm a hard worker, Kentucky. So the harder you work, the more. Now, okay, I'm sorry. I think the question's asked. The question, I answered it wrong, Kentucky. Okay, I'm going to go down to it really fast because there's a lot of people in here asking some questions or making comments. How long did it take for your business to come constant work coming in? Right now, it is constantly coming in. 5 years ago, it was coming in. It was still coming in, just not as constant. Boom, boom, boom. And we're talking about 5, 6, 7 jobs a day. Back then, 2, 3 jobs a day. I think that's manageable. I think in year 2, I started noticing that I was staying busy. I was doing 14, 15 jobs a week. That can pay that's $100,000 right there. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps you out. I'm all in, dude. Dark says, Sarah Quinones, I had no idea what the bed bugs look like until I saw the video. Learned a lot for sure. Sarah, thank you. Sarah, I'm going to tell you something. Did you know bed bugs, Sarah, do not carry any diseases? So bed bugs, the worst thing a bed bug can do, okay? And I learned this really fast. The exterminator told me. Once you have one bed bug, and that bed bug can reproduce itself into 1,000 eggs. So that bed bug can lay 1,000 eggs. What? So imagine having one bed bug and having that bed bug sneak underneath your bed and just sit there and reproduce. Have lots of babies. That's going to be a problem in about 6 months. That's going to be a big problem for you. But Sarah, here's the thing about it. If there's a bed bug and it's crawling, smash it with your finger. You can smash it. They look gross, but it's just like smashing an ant. They will die. They are fucking way tougher than ants, I will tell you that. Smash it with something and kill it. You'll see blood come out. Where's that blood come? It was biting you the night before. That's where that blood came from. But I will tell you this. Bed bugs can be easily killed. You can kill bed bugs. That's not a big issue. It's multiple and thousands of millions. That house had about 1 million bed bugs or 2 million or something. I don't know. I wasn't counting. But they are killable. Okay? They are killable. Thank you, Ricardo, for all you do. Dark says, Ricardo, I've learned a lot from you. I've always had your back in even Phoenix. Thank you, Dark. Appreciate that, brother. And I really appreciate that. What you said on board, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. A lot. Sarah says, bet you no one else be brave enough to do that job like Ricardo did. I'm getting like Sarah here. That's cool. Raving Junk Removal says, people hide on social media. They don't have the moxie to be a man enough to be real. Cool. Marvin says, Richard does so much for us. Thank you so much, Marvin. All around Junk Removals. Definitely appreciate your videos. I've learned a lot also. Yes, well, the videos are there. And also, notice in the bedbug asphyxiation video, there was a lot of techniques that we did. We didn't talk about them. There's a lot of small things that we did that should be copied, okay? For instance, the tape around the wrist, the tape around the ankles. Sarah, okay, always put something on. But on the face, don't worry about the face. The mask, that was just movie time. That was movie magic. But on the ankles and stuff. And another thing, all our shoes that we wore are in the trash. They were dumped at the landfill that same day. Another thing to let y'all know, we changed outside the truck at the car wash. You see what I'm saying? So we changed also. We went to that car wash twice, the first day and the second day, to wash the truck out. We sprayed ourselves down at the car wash. So y'all don't know what happened with this. It was a pretty big mess. I did not walk in. I walked into my house with underwear on that I changed at the car wash on the hidey hide, you know. So me, J-Rock, and Diego did it all. We were all butt naked. It was kind of funny seeing us naked outside. But we did do it. We had to do it. We don't want to take anything home. And all the shoes and those Reeboks I was wearing are steel toe, $90 in the trash. It sucks. Okay, I agree with Raving Junk Removal. Thank you so much, guys. Raving Junk Removal, I learned something. Fumigate and wash rental trucks after using them for junk removal. Yes, if you want to. You know, I wasn't going to, but then Casey said, Ricardo, you should do it. And I'm like, well, are you going to charge me? He said, no, it's part of the deal. I was like, okay, cool, do it. Good Karma says, I have to go, but everyone knows Dalmatia's earth kills bed bugs. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, going back to this thing about hating people on this Facebook thing, Stacy McCaffrey he's so awesome. He was, whoever it was, but it's dark down here, but he was really cool. You know, and then this Sean Williams guy says, for every like we get, the admin will shove a grape in their butthole. That's not cool. I thought it was funny, Sean. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, then Stacey attacks Sean by saying something like, you would like that, wouldn't it, if Ricardo stuck a grape in his butthole? And then Sean says, that's not how you make it wine. I don't know what that means. But then Mike Feeney steps in because he's one of the admins, right? And he steps in and he goes, oh, behave, go to your rooms, which I thought was funny. And then I replied with something smart aleck. I don't know what. Mike loves guys, you know what I mean? Ricardo, please don't start your nonsense in this mood. I'm not in it for today. Every time you start posting, you get people uptight. That's what I'm here for. And then I put Mexican people are mean. And I'm gonna come back to that in just a second. Ricardo, you're good at running your business. It's because I thought Juan Martinez, he was Mexican, because he's got a last name. First name is Juan, last name is Martinez. Mexican. Two Mexicans equal Mexican. So I said Mexicans are mean. You know, we should fuck. That's one thing. I get some of the most negative stuff that I get on Facebook is from my own people. Come on in, bro. Is from my own people. They are negative towards myself. And Mexican people should, like, Latinos should be friendly. They should, like, love each other, and they're not. They hate each other. And I get so much hate for them. So it is what it is. But, you know, coming down, as I scrolled this video, I noticed a few more things. Just heard Merck told all the state governors to announce new mandatory bug vaccine. Okay. Another thing, Ronnie Hines says, do you ever pay your driver's commission or hourly? Hourly. I hope that answers you, Ronnie Hines. Pedro Moran says, how much would you charge for this? Customers loading on a ball. Golly, that's a lot of trash. I wouldn't even know what to do with that shit. Wow, that is a lot of stuff, guys. Someone posted something about changing pricing on hot tubs. Listen, guys, I charge $300. They're out less than 30 minutes for me. If you're in another city and state and you want to charge more, that's up to you. I think you should. You know what I mean? Mike Feeney posts $375 for $400, aim for $500, and let him talk you down to $400. You know what? Fuck it. Say $300 and get the job. That's what I say. Okay? You know, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do this video is just, guys, we're here as a brotherhood. We're like a brotherhood to help each other out and not bring each other down as small entrepreneurs, people that just started their business. You know, one of the things that you need to realize is that most of the people on the on the Facebook discussion group, most of the people just started their business. They are entrepreneurs. And then you got to be negative to these people. You know, come in, attack Ricardo if you want. I mean, attack me. I've been doing this for longer than most people out there. Attack me, I've heard it all. But when you're attacking new people that just started their business, these people are sensitive. They're ceramic, you know what I mean? They're glass. They break really easy and they'll crack and they'll go, oh, you're not doing it right. You're pricing this wrong. You bring those people down. We don't need to be like that, guys. As a brotherhood, we need to unite. It's bad enough that person has taken a risk already and put probably their whole life savings in a truck and a trailer and phones aren't ringing. Then they're asking questions and then people just put them down and pull them down. You don't want to be that person that's being negative. Don't be that person. Be positive. And I might go on this damn rant and y'all make fun of it and go, hey, you know, Ricardo, whatever, he's a vagina, whatever it is. You can say that to me. But when it's somebody like a new company that just started up and they're posting stuff and they don't know how to price stuff and then you're negative about them on their posts and stuff like that, dude, some people are sensitive. Some people can't take I can take this shit all day. As a matter of fact, listen, I lift a lot of weight in the gym and my trainer, who's Wander Rosario, is also my salsa dancer. He puts me down all the time. Why? Because it's encouragement for me. It's encouragement to bring me up. I take what he says to me and I bring it up. Some people, if my trainer was talking to that person that way, dude, I'm telling you, they would take it totally different. My trainer would probably make them cry. To me, it's positivity to me. And that's how I look at it. I look at it as positivity to me. Guys, when you're on Facebook and you're laying into people, sácalo. When you're laying into people, that's not cool. Be cool to people, man. We're going to end up hating each other. Every company is going to be thinking that we're better than each other. You know what I mean? And it's weird. I do these videos to help people out, to make money, to pay their bills, to pay their mortgage, to pay their truck payment, to take their kids out to Six Flags, to go ahead and do things with their families that they've never done before. Take trips on the weekends, buy expensive food, buy a Dogo Argentino, I don't know. But we should be positive about stuff like this, guys. The unity that we have as a brotherhood in junk removal is extraordinary. We're like just bashing people on this thing. Why do anything like that? I see so much injustice, but not only that is I see like people, bigger companies taking advantage of smaller companies. If you're going to take advantage anyway, attack my company, attack me, but leave the small dudes alone. They don't know what the fuck they're doing anyway. Some of them are complete retards anyway. Guys, they ask and they're on our group's why for help. Let's help them instead of hating on them. We hate so much. Someone will post something. You know, this is funny. Someone will post I saw today on Facebook, and I'm telling you, I don't really get on Facebook a lot, but I was noticing how much we hate each other. I saw someone post a $5,713 check. It's money that they made. Fuck, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. I see that, and I go, God, I want to post a $6,000 check and show this guy, right? Dude, that's awesome. We should go down and say, oh, hey, bro, congratulations. This is awesome. And then I see some negative stuff underneath. That got deleted really, really quick. It got deleted really quick, and I was really surprised that it even got deleted. Raving Junk Removal Entrepreneur says, we are supposed to help each other out. Negative people are rotten bitches, and their mother is Mary Jane Rotten Crotch. Fuck, where did you make that up? Did you just make that up? Wow. That's crazy, and I repeated it. I didn't even know what I was saying. The point about it is, you're right, Raving Junk Removal, that we bring each other down. We should unite. We should be friendly with each other, and we're not. So, I was talking to Mike Feeney earlier today, and he said, I'm just going to delete the whole channel and take it down. I said, no, Mike, don't do anything like that. And I talked him out of it. And he said, you're right. I'm just not in the mood to hear this shit today. I said, Mike, you unite people as a brotherhood. You bring them together. This is great. The Junk Removal Discussion Group. If we should be thanking anybody, we should be thanking Mike for setting it out there, making me an admin, making him an admin and stuff, and working together as a team, because that's what we really are. Okay, we're a team. We're a brotherhood. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to be real rude and negative about other people on the discussion group, I'll tell you what to do. Go up and click out and click into someone else's discussion group and be a dick on that one. Don't be a dick on ours. Why would you do that? And another thing, enjoy the videos. Stop being so negative about the videos I put out there. I put so many videos out there. I'm putting so many fucking videos out there for entertainment value. There's a value to entertainment for these videos. Watch them, and if you don't like them, you don't really have to comment. And if you do like them, comment, okay? That's all I like to say. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video. I appreciate all the viewers. How many viewers I got? Ooh, not bad. Ooh, we had earlier more. Oh, okay, cool. Not bad. Okay, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget, guys, if you like my channel, subscribe. Go to YouTube, subscribe. Tell your friends about it, because not only do I talk about junk removal, I talk about bullshit, and there's a lot of good videos with a lot of entertainment value to them, guys. Enjoy my videos. Hit the like button. And I will talk to y'all later. This is Ricardo signing off with junkguysdfw.net. Subscribe. Check out my other videos. Bye-bye, guys.